Hello, I was talking last summer about how the Roma population, the gypsies, were left without water for, I said, from 5 to 8 months. Then I found out that actually only 3 months they were left without water, and not completely without water because 200 meters away or maybe 500 meters away there was a spring. They had water there, water running, and they were left without water because I don't know what happened with the infrastructure. They were working on the infrastructure or something, and important to notice to add to this, for 25 years they had water running there for free. There wasn't a stop. There wasn't a tap stopper. It ran continuously for 25 years, water for free for them on the hill there where I live in this city. And yeah, they were left without water only for 3 months. And I want to talk also about how the gypsies started the prostitution of kids. Prostitution first of their wives, of their moms, and then of their own kids, because they had no money. They had no money because they were smokers, drinkers. Their parents got all the money from the city council and they used it for cigarettes, which are very expensive, and for alcohol. So, of course, they didn't have money for something else, for food. But they have this excuse in their mind, actually, we are doing this because we have no money, no support from the government. They had support from the government. They had money when they had kids, newborn kids for 2 years. They got a lot of money. And afterwards, they blame it on the state. They blame it on the city council. They have no money, so they have to prostitute themselves. No. They were corrupted because many were taking drugs there. Many were into drugs. And when you are into drugs, addicted to drugs, you will do anything for that drug. And they started this. Small kids were prostituted. They prostitute their own kids, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, up to 10 years of age. And they asked foreigners to come and film them and have sexual relations with them. And then foreigners, when they got bored at some point, the same kids, same people, don't you have something new to prostitute? So they started with their cursed stuff, praying to the Satan and or the devil, or I don't know. And they acted through their dreams, through their minds. You know, gypsies are well known for doing magic, to doing all sort of stuff, curses, and slowly they asked people living nearby on the street, Romanian kids. They asked them and they lured them. They say, "Hey, come on! You will have money. You will have what you need. Nobody will know. You will not be filmed. You can do this. All do it anyway." And they started seducing young Romanian kids too into doing this. Everyone on the street that was young and doable with, they went there and they were filmed with strap-ons. They were used, and there were foreigners behind a curtain. There were videos online showed about this. There was curtains, and they were using a strap-on behind the curtain. There was a man, and they were using a fake instrument to seduce and do with kids and with women and whatnot. And then another very, very grave, serious thing happened. Something called the deranged, the defaced, something like that. They got the support from the gypsies because the telepathic voice, which was first opened 2 years ago in 2022 August, almost 2 years ago, they stole this telepathic voice. It went to a gypsy and then to a Swedish person who was, so I heard, in a hospital, immobilized, and she supported this, that to completely destroy the face of another individual, they were making all sort of bets. They were making all sort of deals. Kill that, deface that person, show this on camera, post it online. And it was a website in the dark web, I heard, deranged.com, .co.org, something like that, and deface.co.org. And this had the support from the gypsies. But I have to add this too. They didn't know what defaced means, because in their language, defaced it means when you are your face is whored, like prostitutes. You are left out. You are left with a prostitute face, something like that, with big mouth, lips, something like that. And it wasn't translated to the gypsies what that really meant. But they got the support. They were like clapping, yeah, deface. But they meant actually prostitute that person, so his or her face looked like a prostitute face. That's what they meant. But when they find out, they actually supported something very different. They didn't back down either. They didn't say, actually we didn't do. We thought it was something completely different. And I'm making this video because I took their part, defended the gypsies. I talked about how they suffered in the past, how they actually are nice, kind people, and so on. But they are not. They are. They have mischievous ways to get what they want. They prostitute women. They prostitute. They influence, as I just said, the telepathic vision, the telepathic voice, in order to demean this country. One of the representatives of the gypsies, one of the representatives of the gypsies from this area, maybe this city, this whole country, I don't know, she hates the Romanian people so much. She says every time, whore every Romanian girl, child and woman. She says whore them beyond recognition. You see how they do. This country treated them nice. They gave them a place to live. They could have sent them away. They could have done something to sterilize them, to maybe exterminate them like German people did. They did not do such things to them. And they still supported, so sort of beat the hand of the man who feeds you. They did that. They were treated nice. They were allowed to go to school. They got allowance money. They had equal rights as every citizen from this country. And they still went towards and against the one that housed them, that took care of them, that gave free water for 25 years when others had to pay for the necessities. It's very bad, very bad. And I want to say I feel very ill because I sort of trusted the gypsy cause, that they were nice, they were kind. I was very, very, very wrong. They were mean, they were evil, they are, and they will always be evil. And I had a dream where it was about the world's end or something, and they won somehow, and they urinated on the cross with Jesus on it. They don't believe in God, they don't believe in Jesus, they have no morals, no scruples. They are very dangerous. And I just want to make this because I have many regrets that I defended them so much without knowing how they really are. And just as we speak, they are filming people, young kids are being filmed. They have strap-ons that I don't know who sent them. Every person in Europe got, in a few countries in Europe at least, got a fake strap-on for sex. And as we speak, I hear they are filming there. There are 3 boys with a little girl, and they are filming and sending online videos. And I know they will try to lure Romanians in again to do this. And they influence, because they are not dumb, they are very smart somehow. They don't know English very well because they don't go to school and they don't want to learn. They don't want to learn. That's the thing. Not because we ignore them or the authorities ignore their needs. No. they don't want to learn from the country they are in. And there are also many gypsies in all over the world, in this and in East Europe. I know they are in Poland, in Slovakia, and in Bulgaria, in Hungary. There are many, and they refuse to learn. But then they sort of influence when it suits them, to influence towards their own mischievous cause or whatever they have in mind. I just wanted to make this video because I regret from the bottom of my heart that I defended somehow their honor. I should have ignored them completely, or should have researched more before talking about how they really are. So never trust a gypsy. Never have anything to do with a gypsy, because whatever you do, they will try to take advantage of you and in the end you.